So we're saying, welcome to YLFM. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Welcome to YLFM. Welcome to MegaClub.
Welcome to MegaClub.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to MegaClub.
Hello, one and all. You're looking at your ace host supreme of YLFM, Eddie Fresh, and not Fresh Eddie, Eddie Fresh, Eddie Fresh. You're looking at your ace host supreme, Eddie Fresh, and welcome to YLFM and welcome to MegaClub Live. If you are from Young Life, Wildlife, Skate Life, Capernaum, if this is your first time experiencing something like this, or maybe you're returning after a long absence, I want to welcome you full-heartedly. You are welcome here. We got a lot of show for you guys tonight, and we have an amazing team here at YLFM, and I'd like to start by introducing the interns for our team. Interns, over to you.
Welcome to YLFM, and welcome to MegaClub.
I'm Al.
And I'm Nar.
And we're the interns here at YLFM. And we've been the interns for an obnoxiously long time.
Here at YLFM, we're going to be taking you through some quality Young Life entertainment. Some QIE, baby. And remember,
Young Life always happens.
I mean, yeah, they say obnoxiously long time, and you think in that time they'd get my name right. Thanks, interns. Happy to have you guys. Well, next we're gonna throw it to the best with contest. She is the incomparable, the one and only Skim Milka.
Thanks, Eddie Fresh. I am so amped to be here tonight, and my name is Skim Milka. And we have some awesome contests for you that you guys have been participating in, sending your photos and videos, like for our personal protective equipment fashion show, or recreating your old photos. And tonight, we will announce those winners. And okay, guys, I have to be real with you for a second. You know, being quarantined, with the YLFM team has opened up my eyes. Our bathroom is so disgusting. Like so much so that I have to wear protective gear just to brush my teeth. But I can't wait to see what protective gear you come up with the things around your house. Thanks. Back to you, Eddie.
Thanks, Skim, and I fully agree. Our toilets are like the toilets for toilets. We got one last person we're going to introduce you guys, and I would like to introduce you guys to Dustin Clausen.
Welcome to MegaClub. My name's Dustin. I'm one of the Young Life leaders here in Vancouver. A little bit about me. Love pizza. Love a good za pepperoni. I even have one here. Double the pepperoni. For all those Canuck fans out there, that's what I'm talking about. 50 years of losing. Anyway, I'm excited about tonight. I got $500 burning a hole in my pocket right now. Some of you guys are getting pizza. Be ready for that knock at your door. Stay 6 feet away, and you are getting free pizza. I'm excited about that. Okay, one of the other things I've been excited about in this time of quarantine is the fact that we've all gone onto social media. We're doing clubs online, all those different types of things. One of the fun things your leaders have been doing is making videos and challenging to different challenges online. I love those trick shot challenges. They're a ton of fun. And I'm going to do one for you tonight. All right. What I'm going to try to do here, you check out my bunch of my cups here. I am going to try to shoot off the top cup right now. Okay? Here we go. First shot.
Young Life.
Solid first attempt, Dustin. Maybe a little lower next time. But I am very excited about all those pizzas going across all over Canada. I hope you are too, because I could really use a slice right about now. I've barely eaten today due to nerves of hosting a live broadcast. But we're going to update you with those pizzas and all these trick shots that Dustin is doing later on tonight. But first, we're going to hand it over back to Skim Milka. Skim, take it away.
Thanks, Eddie. And many of you here probably have questions. You're probably asking, Skim Milka, is camp still on? And I'm here to tell you that even though things may be on hold, may be postponed, that Young Life always happens. We have and we will find ways to connect with you.
Yes, it's true. It's unfortunate that everything's kind of on hold right now, but in Young Life, we always try and find ways to stay connected. And one of the great ways we have to try and stay connected are contests, such as the PPE contest, which stands for Personal Protective Equipment and not physical education like I thought it did. We're gonna hand it over to Skim Milka, who's got some news about that.
And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. We are about to announce our winners for the PPE fashion show. And here they are. Our winners. We will be sending you some great Young Life swag. Now back to you, Eddie Fresh.
All right, congratulations to Alexis, Shiloh, and Kelsey on those awesome submissions. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent in submissions for their PPE contest. They were absolutely wonderful. Way to be bold and take risks. If you want to see more of those submissions, you can follow the hashtag @YLAlwaysHappens for more. Speaking of taking risks, my producers have encouraged me that giving the interns their own segment is a good idea, and I hope that they have something really good planned. Interns, over to you.
Jamie Kirk, my man. No way, you got a pizza from our show? Can we have some, please? What do you mean we can't? That's ridiculous, Jamie. Oh my gosh.
You guys are on air.
Oh, hey, and welcome back. We're out on the streets, and this just in, Jamie Kirk, longtime area director and Boston Bruins fan, got a pizza from our show.
We gotta get that pizza.
Yeah.
You know what he said? He said interns can't have pizza. That's ridiculous. You know what? We're stealing that pizza.
This just in, we're stealing a pizza. Wait, can we do that?
I don't know. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Getting some pizza.
I love this song.
Oh, baby.
I hopped on a plane at LAX with a dream in my heart again. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Oh, am I gonna fit in? I jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to the right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Feeling the tension in 'cause I'm on the radio. And the Jay-Z song was on. What's up? And the Jay-Z song was on. What's up? And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away.
Ah, here we are.
Here,
Moving my hips like yeah.
Yes.
let's do it.
Ah, like candy from a baby. Woo-wee. Check it out, free pizza. What the? Fresh Eddie? Is that you? Oh, Jamie! Are you on this with Fresh Eddie?
Well, that was awesome. Back to you, Fresh Eddie.
You might have not have tasted pizza, interns, but I just tasted the sweet, sweet taste of justice and victory, and I've just been waiting for so long for that to pan out. That was molto bene, beautiful. Sorry for the tangent, listeners. Let's get back on track, though. He's been practicing his trick shot for a little bit now, so we're gonna jump back to Dustin and see how it's going after the abrupt end of his last try. Dustin.
Sorry about that quick ending there. Yeah, that didn't go the way we planned. We'll have to deal with that mess later. But things just don't work out in young life sometimes. You've seen what your leaders try to do at club, and sometimes it doesn't work. So we're going to do this. Round 2. That's what I'm talking about, Connor. You can take that home and put it in your pocket.
Wow, Dustin, that was legitimately an incredible shot. Well done. And I'm not too sure who Connor is, but he sounds cool, handsome, and like an eligible bachelor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause right now and hear a word from our sponsor, Young Life MegaClub. MegaClub. When doing the socially responsible thing and keeping it in line with provincial and federal guidelines prevents you from doing club normally, try MegaClub. MegaClub.
Young Life MegaClub.
All right, let's get back on track with our main program. We're going to hand it over to Skim Milka, who's got some information about the Photo Recreation Challenge. Skim, take it away.
I have been laughing and loving these photo recreations, and now it's time to announce our winners. And here they are. What did I tell you? Weren't those some great photos? I'm so excited for you guys to receive your Young Life swag, so be sure to check your mail. Guys, this just in, but we have some exciting footage of our viewers receiving Dustin's free pizzas. Let's check it out.
Oh my God. Thank you guys. Thank you, that's wonderful.
Two of my favorite Huss boys. There you boys go. Enjoy the za.
I am the pizza cat. Meow.
Stay away.
I just put it on the door and
Yeah, put on the doorstep and then knock. I let them know that it's on their way.
They're coming. Happy pizza! Thank you, belated birthday! Thank you! Enjoy your pizza! I'm the pizza cat. I love it. Talia! We brought you pizza from Capernaum! Oh, thank you! And we're staying 6 feet away. Okay. Hi, Justice. We brought you pizza!
You can't beat free pizza. What an awesome night, right? Well, if you receive pizza, we want you to post a photo on your story and tag YL Always Happens. Back to you, Eddie Fresh.
Holy moly pepperoni! Congratulations to all of you who won a pizza. I am incredibly envious. I am very, very hungry, like I mentioned earlier. Speaking of pizza, our guy Dustin had an extra pepperoni pizza. Dustin, how's that pizza?
I finished mine. I'm feeling good. I'm $500 down. Actually, I'm $600 down. Windows are expensive, but that's for another day. We're going to try another trick shot here. I'm going to try to sink a ball into that little Dollarama basketball hoop I bought on the net there. We're going to give it a go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Are you kidding? Unbelievable. Anyway. Whoa. That makes me so amped. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so amped. Okay, first try. That was amazing. Okay, you know that feeling you get when you do something like this? Like, I have adrenaline rushing through me. Like, I feel like that's what life's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be lived to the fullest, to the best it could be ever lived. And I think that's what I love about Young Life, is that we're all about living life to the full. And one of the things about me is I'm always trying to do stupid things at club for entertainment. And this beard, I don't normally have a beard. This is actually my quarantine beard. I started growing this 4 weeks ago when quarantine came, and I'll shave it when we're done. But right now, this is a month's worth of beard. And just so you know, I actually grew a beard a couple years ago for 1.5 years and 18 months. And then I shaved it off. I wasn't going to shave it off in the privacy of my own room. I was going to shave it off in a fun and amazing way. So I actually did a skit at club, and I lit it on fire and burnt it off. It was crazy. I'll see if I can dig up a photo here. But we're going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to share a little bit more about my life and some encouraging words here at the end. But for now, back to you, Connor.
Dustin, again, another amazing shot, especially on your first try. There ain't no funk on that nasty dunk. And again, don't know who Connor is, but he still sounds cool and very, very handsome and hilarious. And man, just probably a really good radio host too. I digress. We're gonna hand it back over to the interns who are in for a bit of a surprise.
I can't believe you're gonna take that from Fresh Eddie, Al.
You guys are live.
Oh, shoot.
Fresh Eddie!
Well, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Back to you, Fresh Eddie.
It's just so good. The fact that he thinks like that's me in that mask of me, priceless. Love him. He's so good. Man. Well, we've had a lot of fun tonight so far, and I hope you have too. And if you're familiar with Young Life, Skate Life, etc. at all, you know that we like to end a night of fun with someone that you know, one of us leaders coming up and telling you a little bit about ourselves and what we believe in. And tonight we get to know Dustin a little bit better as he shares some wise words of encouragement. So Dustin, I'm going to hand it over to you. Floor is yours.
Thanks, Connor, for that introduction. That's been a fun night. I had a ton of fun making trick shots with you guys. First attempt. Are you kidding me right now? And I hope you guys got a sense tonight how much us Young Life leaders love to have fun with you guys. Even that story about me, burning off my beard. I'll post a picture later. Your leaders have done crazy stuff too. We just love you guys and want to have a ton of fun with you. And we want to live life the best way it can be lived. And I think of like trick shots, for example. You watch Dude Perfect on YouTube. Those guys have a huge budget and they do a ton of sports trick shots, but they never, they do incredible shots, mind you, but they never show the hundreds of shots they actually miss. And I think we are a lot like that in our life. Like social media, for instance, we always put the best version of ourselves online. And we portray the best. Nobody puts the crappy picture of themselves when they're feeling horrible and life's not going good, or at some party that no one showed up to. No, you don't post that stuff. You post the stuff that makes you feel good about yourself. We all put a face on at school or at work or with our friends. And rightly so, we want to portray the best version of ourselves. Why wouldn't we? We want to feel loved, accepted, appreciated, and even praised. It feels good to be wanted and to known and valued by others. And we were created this way by God. In Young Life, we talk a lot about this guy, Jesus. You maybe heard us talk about him at club or at camp. And we talk about the things he did and the things he said. But what makes him unique is who he claimed to be. And he claimed to be God. In Young Life, we say God in a bod. God came down to earth and became a man in the form of a man, and his name was Jesus. And he came to earth to show us who he is and what he's like, and ultimately to show us how much he loves us. Easter, 2 weeks ago, we actually celebrated Jesus' death and his resurrection to deal with all the brokenness in the world. But one of my favorite quotes from Jesus is actually recorded by his best friend, John. And John writes, Jesus says, "I've come to give you life in all its fullness." You see, Jesus knows you. He loves you. He created you. You're unique and special. I want to read you some evidence of that from the Bible in this book of Psalms, chapter 139. It says, "You know when I sit down and when I get up. You know my thoughts before I think them. You know where I go and where I lie down. And you know well everything I do. Lord, even before I say a word, you already know what I'm going to say." That's insane. It actually says in that same chapter, God knows how many hairs are on our head. That's how well he knows us. He created us. There's no one else just like you. And you have a special set of gifts and abilities from God. But here's the thing I want to explain to you. You were created with a purpose and a reason God created you. But ultimately what Jesus is saying, what he's truly saying in saying, "I have come to give you life and life in all its fullness," it has special meaning. Jesus is saying, "I have come to give you something greater, something more." It's a life of advantage. The ability to overcome the brokenness in your life and all the crap that weighs you down, and the ability to have your life made new in a relationship with me. What Jesus is actually saying, I have come to give you life and life in all its fullness. And what I've created you for is to have a relationship with me. God gave you gifts and abilities. And when you realize that there's a God out there that loves you, the way you look at yourself in the mirror, the way you look at others is changed. And you start to see the world in different eyes. And you take my life, for example. I started a relationship with Jesus when I was 21. And my life has never been the same. I look back 15 years. The person I was when I was 21, I couldn't imagine being here with you guys across Canada in your living rooms as my wife videotapes me share this story with you. If you told me I'd be doing this, I would have laughed. See, living for Jesus is the greatest adventure you could ever be on. I want to read one more passage for you here, and I think it'll blow your minds just a little bit. It blows mine every time I think about it. "God, your thoughts are precious to me. They are so many. If I could count them, they would be more than all the grains of sand." God thinks about you as much as there is sand on a seashore. That's how much God thinks about you and dwells on your life. Think about all the plans and the passion he has for you and the love he has for you if you'll choose to accept him into your life. I challenge you this week to go talk to one of your leaders. Go talk to one of your friends that knows Jesus, maybe invited you to Young Life. Ask them how living for Jesus and accepting him into their life has changed the way they look at themselves, the way they look at the world, and how they've discovered the passions and gifts and ability God has given them have now turned and been used by him in amazing ways, and how they've discovered life and life in all its fullness, what Jesus talked about. I challenge you to go talk to somebody. I thank you for listening to me. It's been a real pleasure to be part of this night with you. I'm just going to close in prayer. That's just talking to God. Dear God, thank you for coming to give us life and life in all its fullness. Thank you that you love us and you create us with a purpose and a plan, and you want to have a relationship with us. Amen. All right. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Back to you, Connor.
Thank you, Dustin, for that really encouraging message. And thank you to all the production team and all the members here at YLFM for all the hard work that they put into tonight. Yeah, come in. Oh my gosh, I just want a pizza, you guys. This is so exciting. I've been talking about it all night, and I've been so hungry. Thanks, the interns. It's even got a bite out of it. In all seriousness, though, I really want to thank each and every one of you at home. It's like Dustin said earlier, here at Young Life, we're all about living life to the full and the friendships and the relationships that we get to make along the way. And it's those friendships, those connections that keep Young Life going. It's because of you that Young Life always happens. So thank you. And if this is your first experience with Young Life, or you've had a long absence from us, I encourage you to go to younglife.ca and see if there's a Young Life in the community near you. You were made for this, and we want you to be a part of this genuine community with us. All right, everybody, that's gonna do us for tonight. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and on behalf of YLFM and all the other staff members here, this has been MegaClub. I am still Eddie Fresh, and I'm here to remind you to keep it fresh. Thank you, good night, and we'll see you soon.
Young Life,
Hey, Young Life, if we haven't met before, my name's Connor. Okay. Hey, Young Life, if we haven't met before, my name's Connor, and I'm here to tell you all about Super Club. Not Super Club, it's Mega Club.